can't hold me back. They can't hold me up. Had nothing growing up. The crowd will come out every time they know who's showing up. Oh, look who blowing up. Oh, look who going dumb. Oh, they know when I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I'm on the court, I'm shooting lights out. We don't break. I'm in the lane about to make things shake. I'm going straight to the rack. No time to attack. Gotta show the whole world I'm great. Let me tell them what they all gon' see. Game on the line, know it's all on me. I know if we lose, it'll fall on me. So hand down, man down, hold that 3. I'm on the man.
I'm done now. Oh, yeah, man. Trying to get it back for me.
I got you.
Come on, George, get the rim! That's the rim!
What we gotta do put on for the community? I'm on that. Nah. You gotta go.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Antetokounmpo out there with Davis. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, Robinson is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Doncic. And it's Hamilton in at the 2. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Now here's Lillard, and here's Doncic from the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Doncic has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Brooklyn. Here's Monk. Lays it up off the glass.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Schroeder outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. A rebound by the Nets. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
Now, here's Doncic following the miss by Giannis.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
Here's Monk. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take him right at
the Spurs shooting their first free throws of this one.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The free throw drops for Monk.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard it. Kid just plays with an edge.
That one misses. And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
And that one misses.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Now, here's Monk, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here is Hamilton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Schroeder against Lillard. Fader on the way, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. He was all alone on that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Spurs trail by 7. Schroeder outside. Here's Giannis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here is Robinson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Lillard. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Schroeder, still without a basket. And it's Davis with the jam.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Lillard. Second chance shot. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
The first one falls. Always interesting, isn't it, Doris, to watch and see how teams settle into themselves and become what they're going to be as the year goes on.
You know what, Kevin? After a certain amount of games, teams know who they are and how they win. So does their competition. And so it gets harder and harder to surprise opponents as the season goes on.
Nice shot by Hamilton.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
Schroeder finds Antetokounmpo. That one falls.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Schroeder against Lillard. Here's Hamilton. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. And here's Doncic from the arc. Carter pulls it in.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Here's Lillard. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. Hamilton outside. Shoots from 12. Green with the rebound.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Healed the pass to Schroeder. Green with the ball. Carter looking around. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Schroeder missing.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Hamilton up top. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Bridges. Over Doncic. Bridges shot. Good. 8 points for Mikal Bridges.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 8 points.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Bridges outside. Here's Carter. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Spurs trail by 8. And here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Just 4 to shoot. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen.
The Spurs, 19.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Hield is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Schroeder. Zion Williamson making his last shot. It's good.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
They get it back.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 8.
Is Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity?
Fades away. It's rebounded by Doncic.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. A different look now for San Antonio. Monk comes in for Bridges, and Georgia subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Hield the pass to Davis. Over Hamilton. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Davis.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Hamilton, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Monk. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Hamilton hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo using his size.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Williamson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Williamson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Passes it to Monk for 3. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Feeds it to Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds, and we've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
George looking over the floor. On the left block. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Hield can't hit.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And it's good for two. Hamilton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Spurs. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. We'll take a look at the Nets. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
And right now for Brooklyn, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Shot clock at 2. Buries it from three-point range.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Here's George. David Robinson making his last shot.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And it's Williamson missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
There's the lob. Carter throws down the alley-oop slam.
In his vicinity, I promise you, Carter Jr. is going to catch the basketball. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Here's Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
And the Spurs with some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Hield. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for George.
Dennis Schroeder.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing.
Hey, watch him.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And what balance on the finish. Antetokounmpo, such a tough cover for the D.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic bounce pass. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
His first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's Carter. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, the defense with a tremendous contest. Carter Jr. just better than that.
Hamilton dishes to Lillard. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
And so we conclude the first half. Nets lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild and they got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this week. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
Well, it's never fun.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They've got Robinson, Williamson out there with Doncic. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Hamilton in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Kevin Ollie starts the second half with. And Giannis gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard outside. And the 3 off target. And it's Davis with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 11-point game. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that will conclude a long 7-game road trip for the team. Kicks it out to Giannis. And it's San Antonio with another.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bucket is good. And that's now 6 points for Davis.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Lillard, the pass to Williamson. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound, San Antonio. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. From 11 feet away, Giannis no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And it's Williamson missing.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And he can't get the first one. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Cassell, the pass to Doncic. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Green, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Take a look at the Spurs, 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And a member of the NBA 75 team, Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Brooklyn. Cassell kicks to Doncic. Chandler outside. It's Williamson, top of the key. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Number 5, the Spurs.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Here's Schroeder. Williamson with the block.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Spurs trail by 12. Here's Monk over Hamilton. The shot by Monk is no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Cassell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
It's
foul.
on Dennis Schroeder.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Sam Cassell.
And he makes the first. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Richard Hamilton. San Antonio also making some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Davis. And Georgia subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 5 points so far.
And so focused on that shot, the contact doesn't even faze George.
Doncic passes to Cassell. Let's keep it alive. Here's Batum, and he lays it straight in. And the Nets lead by 14.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
And he's far from the biggest player, but Monk knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Green against Williamson. Pass to Monk. Here's George. 6 to shoot. He gets it in there. George has got 4 this quarter.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Pass to Cassell. Over George. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And so George will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 14. Bridges inside. Guarded by Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Monk is no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the pass to Doncic. Over Monk. Here's Chandler. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Nets lead by 16. Gazelle against George. Launches a 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
The Spurs.
It's the Nets up by 16. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Spurs, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Monk, and there's Davis, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
At the line.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Davis. Now Monk. There's the lob into the Kumbo.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Gazelle kicks to Batum. Williamson, the pass to Gazelle. Here's Robinson. The shot comes out. Davis with some nice D. Spurs trail by 18. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Nets.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And stolen by Lillard. And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried the fadeaway, but just couldn't pull it off.
Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Here's Lillard, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Bridges dishes to Davis. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Lillard. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Robinson. Great D that time from Davis. And it's Davis with the ball for San Antonio. 15-point game. Took him no time at all on that one.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Who wants a t-shirt?
The Nets making a switch here. Hamilton's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Antetokounmpo, and they pick up 2. That's now 26 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Williamson, the pass to Batum. Back to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Lillard from outside. Cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
On the wing, Batum. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Schroeder. Rebound San Antonio. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Here's Lillard, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. Team second.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Williamson. Can't cash in from close range. On the wing, Batum. Defended by Bridges. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Giannis. Oh, big time move by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
Bridges with the steal.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second-chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second-chance points category. Possession after possession. We watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't even know you don't wear down.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And the basket is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The shot, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Ain't no checkers. I form a diamond under pressure. That ain't no cap. I'm fighting to win. Pot full of sin. Hopped in the biz, after my lens. We taking a stand. You saying I'm fighting to win. Pot full of sin. Hopped in the biz, after my lens. We taking a stand. I hit the block and I'm running. Yeah, I need that fatty on fatty. Yeah, with me I cannot let him down. Beef with me, you better dead it now. If you fed up, get your bread up. Now I'm fed up, getting fed up. Break away a label. We the alpha and omega. You saying? I got a chip on my shoulders, now better get bold. The center of gravity, nothing can hold us. 10 toes on the land of the cobras. Gotta stay focused. I had the faith that I am the chosen. I got the word, you got emojis. I caught the world, you caught emotions. I get emotional when I see my people winning, cause I know that our potential is infinite. They say that God got a plan for you, I'm perched on